What's up, guys? This is a preview of what we're working on when it comes to the business. And the small little window is the client. So nothing changed. As you know, we can purchase a license to go get the business. And then now I can go and buy the business. Open the door. Okay. So now the purple box is for your customers. That's where the customer will be able to interact with whatever item you're selling. Okay, so I just show the box layout, but you don't have to do that in the real game. I mean, they're gonna be disabled anyway. So when I open it right now, I don't have anything because the owner of the business didn't post anything for people to buy. So now if I go here, I can open it, and then, like I said in the live stream, this going to be, since this is a clothing store, this is where all your data, all your clothes gonna be in the entire game, and then the owner of the business can choose which clothes they want to sell in their store. So that way, every store doesn't have the same thing. You can choose to only sell jeans, and somebody only choose to only sell like hat or stuff. But right now, because I only have one item, so that's why you see it saying health item all over. So let's say if I wanted to buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now I just purchased them. We're gonna add proper way to buy these. So for example, add them to a list right here, and if we like it, we just buy them. Or every time we click on them, show a little pop-up menu to confirm, something like that. I don't know. But if I go to my inventory now, the item I just purchased, now there they go. So what I can do is, let's make this big. So what I can do is, this is how much I just paid for it, and then I can edit. This feature is not done yet, but I can edit if I want to sell it, like for like 300, 400 or whatever. But it shouldn't be able to go over the marketplace. So for example, let's say in the server, let's say a jeans is, you can only sell a jean for like $5,000, right? You shouldn't be able to go no more than 5,050 or maybe 5,100 or something like that. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but this is what's gonna be the marketplace, right? So this, I'm gonna change this to discount. So if you wanna add discount to a product, you can just add the percentage, right? So for example, let's say, because right now if I go to the front end, like let's say I'm a customer, I don't see anything, right? But if in my inventory, if I take this product, let's say I say, you know what, publish, I need to do this button too. Now if I go in the front, you're gonna see I have one product available for people to buy. So if I get the server or the other person that come to my store, right, they be able to see what I added to the store. See, now they're in the front end, they can see what I added. Now let's take the the owner real quick, and then let me add a few more. Let's say I'll add this one. Let's say I add this. Let's say I add this, and I added this, right? So he'll be able to come in. Now you see, he can see all the product. So this is, and then the cool thing about this too, for example, let's say, let me go and purchase another product to show you that every business have their own inventory or their own thing. So if I go here, me as the server or the other player, even though these are two clothing store, I just duplicate it, right? I can just go here, boom, purchase this. Now I shouldn't have any product here because the owner didn't put anything. Since I'm the owner, I didn't put anything here. So if I come over this way, I can go to the database and I can just, let's say I want to buy 2. I can just click, publish, click, publish, and now you see this guy. Now he can see those two products. So if I go over there, hopefully he should still have 5. Hopefully. And boom, he still has 5, right? So that way, everybody can have their own product, their own store, selling their own thing, their own item. Nothing is overlapping with anything. So if I come here, still have 2, right? And then if I take this other client, and give me a second, I'm just running over this way. If I bring him here, right, he should be able to see 2 because this store only have 2 items in the store, right? And then you can set the price, and then we're gonna add it where you can change the name of your product. I mean your store. How the time the store is open and closed. And then this is the same way we're going to do it for the gas station, for the food store, or anything. Like if you're selling guns, you can just take the way we're gonna do this. All you have to do is duplicate the item or the business. For example, let me show you. What you gotta do is duplicate this, right? And then inside of the data table, you see, this is the data item. This is where you're gonna be able to choose all the item you have. So for example, this one is for clothes. We can have one for guns. We can have one for food, for shoes, and so on and so forth. So you'll be able to set different things in different area, right? And then this is also how we're gonna keep track of how businesses pay their taxes and all that stuff. And yeah, and also I don't know if I mentioned it before. I also want to give the owner of the store the ability to buy stuff to decorate their store. So when you purchase a store, it's gonna be empty like that, right? And then we're gonna press a button where we'll be able to, or we can go here. I'll probably have to add under the data, add some more tab to cycle between buying item or furniture, right? So you can purchase like racks, how you want to decorate your stores and stuff, and then to make it look nice and people can just come and buy things, right? And then also I want to have it where you can also hire NPCs like that to be in your store, and then they'll perform certain tasks. Even though, yeah, they'll perform certain tasks. They can move around, fix things or pretend like they're fixing things. And then when somebody come over here, if they're not at the station yet, let's say they were doing something, they will stop and then they will just walk over this way, and then now you'll be able to purchase things. So for example, let's say if they're not here, you won't be able to purchase anything. It will just say closed or something, or not available. I don't know yet, but this is my vision for it. Or you guys can give me some, examples of what to add on how to do this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so this is where we are right now. Let me know if you like where I'm going with this, or if you want to see any changes, or you can just add what you want to see and we can go from there. All right, thank you guys for watching, and I should probably post the beginning, because all of this gonna be breaking down to different parts, because it's not, I can't just add all of this in one go. So the next few videos, probably like 2 videos, should be coming up tomorrow, because I already record one of them, but I have to go to work. It's 2 something. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.